Come on, everybody. Come on, Kim and Jan and Pam. We'll hear on the other tape recorder a message from Uncle Clyde.
Hello, you good people. This is station CLYDE of San Diego, California, on this wonderful Friday of September 13th, the year of our Lord, 1961. Hello, Mortons, bless your hearts. Tex, Pam, Kim, Philip Scott, and I can't remember the daughter's name. Seems to me it's Betsy.
Well, we can tell him what our daughter's name is, can't we, Kim?
Can I, Dad?
Yes. Go on then.
The girl, my sister's name is Jan.
Jan, that's right.
Right, now you're going to give a call sign back to Uncle Clyde?
This is Kim to CL calling CLYDE.
Well, I hope you can hear that, Clyde. We're all sitting around our table with two tape recorders so that we can play this little trick of sending your voice back across the Pacific. It's a hot Sunday morning here in Melbourne. A hot northerly wind is blowing, and which means we'll probably get a cool change tomorrow evening.
It's the 5th of November.
And it's the 5th of
And
November.
what's 5th of November?
Guy
Tell
Fawkes.
Uncle Clyde.
Guy Fawkes, not Clyde.
And I wonder if they, I don't suppose they
Prep.
celebrate that in America.
Well, no, I don't think they'd be celebrating Guy Fawkes Day, because Guy Fawkes didn't do anything over there. But should we tell Uncle Clyde that Guy Fawkes was the man who tried to blow up Parliament House, and they caught him?
And if you can hear some bangs in the background, that's not firecrackers. What is it?
It's
Jan, can you tell Uncle Clyde what it is now to Elaine? You can't. Kim can.
it's guns going off
What
to
are they
frighten
doing?
away birds from cherries next door over the road.
That's right.
We have a cherry orchard just across the road, Clyde, and this time of the year the cherries are ripening, and they have scare guns to keep the birds away. And it nearly keeps the Mortons away, because it starts very early. It's just after dawn, and it keeps going till sundown.
So poor Philip Scott, with Mum's hay fever and the cherry orchards detonated, he doesn't know quite what happens, does he?
The first time it went up, and Uncle Clyde, poor old Philip nearly went off.
Yes, he did, didn't he? Jan's a bit tired, so I don't know that we're going to hear very much from Jan. She was going to say hello, Auntie Elaine, weren't you? But you don't feel like saying it now. Perhaps you'll say something.
What do you want
next
to do, hon?
day.
I want to go to bed.
To
You're
bed.
a bit tired,
All
are
right,
you?
you're a bit tired, honey.
Well, can you just wait till Philip finishes his bottle and then you can go?
But Mama, you.
All right.
Right,
Yes.
you pop up into your bedroom.
Could you just say bye-bye on the way? Bye, everybody.
Don't
You
matter.
don't want to. All right. Never mind.
Well, Jan's off. She's a bit tired, as you heard. Well, Clyde, we're delighted to get your tape recording and your letter. And letters, gosh,
Many of them.
many of them. And I hope that we can hear your voice very often by medium of the tape
And
recorders.
now that you have a tape recorder, you'll hear from Alan.
Yes, I'm much better at talking, as you well know, than writing. I don't have to emphasise that. Well, we must tell you something of our doings here. There's approaching Christmas here, and it's the same for you there. We have the summertime, of course, tied up with our Christmas, and conditions are a little bit different for business, mainly because people take their vacation here if they can in the summer, which means that the Christmas period is tied up with a vacation period. Most factories shut down around December 22nd, 23rd, and they're usually shut for about 3 weeks for plant maintenance and staff holidays. This means that traders have to carry heavy stocks to carry them through this period, although business generally is slacker immediately after Christmas. The other thing is too that we close off our financial year for taxation purposes on June 30th, so that we don't have the calendar year doesn't end our trading in the same way as it may do in other places. So Christmas all round is a busy time here for reasons other than the fact that it's the festive season. We weren't sure whether we'd have Philip in a good frame of mind and voice to take part in this. He seems to be in good form, but we did take a little tape recording of him in such a happy moment, and we'll put it through on the other recorder.
You help Philip to talk.
Hello, Black.
You tell him what to say.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Yes.
That's the way. Jen, talk to him.
Mum?
Yes, darling.
Talk on today?
Oh, I don't think Daddy wants us to talk onto there just now, do you?
Go on here, Philip.
Yes. Yes. That's the way.
That's right.
That's right.
You tell me more.
What about my talk, Daddy?
What would you like to say?
What about your dollies?
Oh, your pretty new frock.
Well, they can talk.
Would you like to tell us about
Did Daddy see that frock that you had on? That frock you wore to Randall's?
No,
What colour is it?
I don't know.
Blue. Blue and white. Do you know you left a book at Randall's? You did.
Then we...
Well, that's quite good because we've got Jan on that too.
Yes.
And seeing that she didn't talk on the other one, you have heard after all a little bit of Jan's voice.
That was recorded a couple of nights ago, Clive. Right. Well, we're very interested in all the happenings around San Diego, the lack of water and the problems associated with keeping all those dishwashers and washing machines going.
We don't actually have a water problem here in where we live, but certainly it's a problem in many parts even of Melbourne.
Yes, of course the population is growing here quite rapidly. We have one of the world's highest population growth due to immigration, and I think we have an expansion rate of 2.5% a year. That's a national rate. Victoria, which is one of the smallest states geographically, in which we live, of course, has is getting roughly half of the migrants who come to Australia, so that the rate of growth in Victoria is in the order of around about 5,000 people every month, which, considering the base population, represents a very substantial increase. And no doubt we'll face these problems of water supply and so forth, as we're already facing some of the other difficulties of lack of enough roads and
Parking facilities and
all the rest of it.
You'll have some idea of Victoria in regard to